Press the hands together. Inhale deep. And just bring your awareness into your feet, into your legs, and up the spine. And pull the spine up straight. Tuck the chin. Oh. Gurudev. Om. Gurudev. Om. Om. Gurudev. Namo. Inhale. Squeeze. Exhale. Agrename, Jagarename, Sadgurename, Sirigurename, Agrename, Jagarename, Sadgurename, Sirigurename, Agrename, Jagarename, Sadgurename, Sirigurename. And squeeze. Press the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Look up at the third eye point and hold. Exhale. Inhale deep. Squeeze. Press. And exhale. All right. I'm not going to talk too much because I want to do 2 meditations today and a yoga set. We're going to be working on the arc line and on also on clearing the lymphatic system. And in general, when you say what you're working on the arc line, there's a radiance to it. So for those who might not be as familiar with the concept, it's an energy body that runs from earlobe to earlobe on men and women, and women also have wanted the nipple line that men do not have. And then if you become like an enlightened being or a self-realized person, you can develop one at your feet as well. What we're working on today is the arc line that's at the halo. And it's sort of on one level like a turbine for your aura. The faster that your arc line is spinning, the bigger your aura is going to get, and the deeper your ability to project your psyche out into the world. Even to the extent that you could be in more than one location at once. That's well reported in the yogic sciences as well as in some Christian mythology. And if you see the early Christian depictions, that all the saints had halos. So it's actually a real thing. But they say that also the Akashic records are actually written in your arc line. So everything that you have ever said or thought is basically stored in this little area around the head. So if you think about that, there's a lot that most of us have said that we may not want hanging around for us for the rest of our life. So one of the things we're going to be working on is a meditation, which some of us did for quite some time, it can actually clear a lot of the samskaras and a lot of the things that you've said and sort of like alter your personal Akashic record. And it also has the power to turn your arc line blue, which is that means that it's spinning at the fastest rate possible. And Yogi Bhajan said that it took most people several lifetimes to achieve a blue arc line. So this, you can achieve it, very, very quickly. You have to keep working on it to get it that way. But we're also going to do a meditation that's just going to work on deeply clearing the personal psyche. Because I can attest to this just from personal experience, which is the arc line goes dim when one starts having a lot of negative thoughts all the time. And one of the ways that, I mean, you can find a lot of articles like, academic articles about this, but one of the ways that social media works and, these AI driven information diffusion algorithms work is that they're reading your biology and they're also paying attention to what you pay attention to and feeding you more both of what you want and of what people who pay the companies that own these things, that it could be what someone else wants you to be seeing and thinking. So from a yogic, like from the Patanjali yoga point of view, the mind is made of chit. It's just basic mind energy. And when the sensory system encounters stimula from the world, it produces what's called vrittis. So it's just like formations in your mind. So if you just close your eyes for a minute and listen to what I'm going to say, and then you listen to it, try to listen to me only from your right ear. Just imagine your imagination. Imagine your imagination. And go back to a time where you were very intrigued by something that you had encountered in the world, maybe even online or in a book, and it got you to imagining. So you were in the physical world seeing or hearing something, and then in your mental world formed a new world, and there were forms in that world of your mind, sounds, pictures, and it was in a space larger than your brain. Just look around at all of that. Now that is vritti. That are the forms that form in the chit of the mind, and the pure, out of the pure energy comes forms that you create in your own mind. So think about this. Every time you go on social media, every time you encounter, these things that can definitely manipulate how you think, you're generating an incredible amount of these vrittis in your mind, and a lot of it goes unprocessed. Because you're just like, going through and going through and going through, and all of this stuff is forming in the head. If you couple that with a busy lifestyle and unresolved stressful situations, what ends up happening is that the mind is sort of working on overload, and you have these formations in the mind happening, And so it dims the arc line. And also, if you start reacting, responding, talking, it starts to pile the arc line up with garbage. And so the impression of you to others is they sense that in your energetic field. So we're going to be working deeply on just clearing the psyche of the basically of like mind bots that we've downloaded from the internet and from, all the different sort of ways that we're being psychologically manipulated. And then we're going to brighten the hue of the aura. And what I would like is just to pay attention over the course of the week after doing this class and notice if there's a different response to you, and notice if anything that you weren't expecting comes to you. Okay? So why don't you just come on to the hands and the knees, inhaling the head up and exhaling the head down. And we're already in a quiet space, so you're inhaling the mantra Sat and exhaling the mantra Nam. And any thought that comes up, just imagine slicing that thought in half with the mantra Sat Nam. The breath can be a little bit deeper, inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam very deeply. And inhale the head up, hold, exhale the head down, bring the buttocks to the heels, arms out in front, the palms are touching. When the mind is very loud, it becomes difficult and uncommon for the part of us that's sort of like the robot who walks through the world. The habitual self, the one that just is reacting, responding, and paying attention to the randomization mechanism of the mind. That part that's just constantly yapping. It becomes very difficult for that entity to be in conversation with its soul. So as you become even more quiet, let the soul come into the third eye point. Good. And inhale and exhale. And come to standing. We're going to do just 3 minutes of yogic running. So the way it's going to work is you're just going to kind of run in place and you're going to punch as you run with a breath of fire. So and you can go at your own pace. The correct way is to bring the knees all the way up, but if you can't quite do it, it's fine. Just do your very best with it. Try to break a sweat in 3 minutes and just do what you personally can. Relax down and come to sitting in easy pose. And we're going to do one short pranayama before starting the yoga set, okay? So this is, there's two really good pranayams that you can do for your arc line. One is the fist of anger, where you take your hands like this, you put your thumb and you make a fist, and then you bring it over the head like this, okay? And what you would do in that one is you get super angry and negative while you're doing this. And then when you inhale, you just imagine white light over you and you just totally let go of the anger. But this is just a more simple one that you can do anytime, and you do it only for 3 minutes, and it will give you a platinum arc line, okay? So you just sit up straight, hands are on the knees, make the mouth puckered, and you're going to just do a O mouth breath of fire, okay? The eyes are not specified, but you could look at the third eye point or the tip of the nose, and it's an O mouth breath of fire. You're pumping the navel. Inhale deep. Press the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Squeeze the mobunda. Pull the spine up. Exhale. Inhale. Squeeze and press. Exhale. One more time. Inhale deep. Press, squeeze. And exhale. Okay. It's really short, but really powerful. And what I like about it is because there's nothing fancy to it. If you were really just kind of feeling some kind of way, I mean, if worse came to worse, you could go into the WC and just sit down on that device and do that for 3 minutes and it'll work, okay? Come to laying on your back. We're going to start the yoga kriya. Okay. Lie down flat on your back and raise your right leg straight up to 90 degrees. And the left leg is going to remain flat on the ground. The arms are on the side of you initially. Okay, and the palms of your hands need to be facing your butt. Okay, so palms are like facing the side of the body. Now raise the arms up to 90 degrees. Keep the leg up and bring the arms down. Okay, now bring them up, bring them down, and go fast. The leg stays up, but the arms are moving. The arms are moving up really fast. And the breath is not specified. Let the breath start to form what it's going to form. Try to get the legs straight as possible. And just move those arms super duper fast up and down. And keep going.
I am. 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 I am.
leg down and take a moment to catch your breath. It's a simple exercise, but it's not that easy. Now raise the left leg up and start the exercise again. Relax down. Well, thank you for taking the time to do this for yourself. Your pranic body and your auric body have to coincide with one another. So the way that you're bringing in energy into your system and your aura, they have to be in a rhythmic relationship with one another. And that's where youth is. So taking a half an hour, 45 minutes every day to do a Kundalini yoga set, it really keeps you going. That and just not overdoing it in other areas will keep you young and healthy, happy. Bring your arms back up to 90 degrees and touch together the fingertips, including the thumb. So you're going to touch the fingertips up, your arms are back up. Now just start to do a little rotation of the fingers, okay? So they're touching and they're making a little teepee, but you're going to start to just rotate the fingers together, okay? Little circles kind of with the fingers that you're making. Let me look at the zoom. Yeah, you're just making a little zoom. Okay, now you'll start the fun part, which is lift the left leg up to 90 degrees. And then bring it back down. And now lift the right leg up to 90 degrees and bring it back down. The tips of the fingers are the brain points. Just keep going, alternate leg lifts. You're on the clock. You're just going. I would go slow if I were you with the legs. Up and down. Up and down.
Sadanam 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 Waheguru 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 Sadanam 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 Waheguru
Keep going, but try to keep the arms straight, no bend in the elbows.
Sadanam 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 Waheguru 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 Sadanam 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 Waheguru.
And relax down. Breathe. There's two more exercises, and only one of them is challenging, and that's this one. Bring the knees into the chest and bring your hands underneath your back, under your lower back. So the hands are going to be underneath the lower back. Bring the knees into the chest. The breath isn't specified, but you could breathe in when you bring the knees to the chest and bring the legs straight out to 45 degrees or 60 degrees, okay? So you're bringing them into the chest and then you're propelling them out to 60 degrees. So 60 is a little higher probably. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You can inhale in and exhale out. It's only 3 minutes, so just keep going. You're doing great.
Sadanam 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 Waheguru 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 Sadanam 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 Vaheguru 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 Sadanam, 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 Sadanam.
And relax the legs down. The hands will be on the side of the body. Now, this is actually part of the yoga sets, and it's not necessarily a traditional shavasana or relaxation. So just catch your breath for just a minute. And then with your right ear, you'll hear what instructions I give. Make the mouth into a little O. A little O. And start to slowly sip the air in through the mouth, very deep. And then very slowly let it out through that little O. And in through the O. And out through the O. Very deeply in. And out. Listen to the sound of your own breath. Very self-hypnotically continue the breath. Continue the listening. Let the breath be a conversation between you and your own soul. And without stopping the breath, hypnotically take yourself into a deep state of surrender and sleep.
Dava laka bagda sata vikas sunya duk आपका नास sunya sid pir suna sunya dard davala kas sunya tiplo apata sunya pon sakeka nanak bagda sata vikas sunya duk आपका नास sunya sid pir suna sunya dard davala kas sunya tiplo apata sunya pon sakeka nanak bagda sata vikas sunya duk आपका नास sunya sid pir suna sunya dard davala kas sunya tiplo apata sunya pon sakeka nanak bagda sata vikas sunya duk आपका नास sunya sid pir suna sunya dard davala kas sunya tiplo apata sunya pon sakeka nanak bagda sata vikas sunya duk आपका नास sunya sid pir suna sunya dard davala kas sunya tiplo apata sunya pon sakeka nanak bagda sata vikas sunya duk आपका नास sunya sid pir suna sunya dard davala kas sunya tiplo apata sunya pon sakeka nanak bagda sata vikas sunya duk आपका नास sunya sid pir suna sunya dard davala kas sunya tiplo apata sunya pon sakeka nanak bagda sata vikas sunya duk आपका नास sunya sid pir suna sunya dard davala kas sunya tiplo apata sunya pon sakeka nanak bagda sata vikas sunya duk आपका नास sunya sid
Inhale through the nose. Exhale. One more time. Inhale deep through the nose. Exhale. Bring the left knee up and stretch it over the right leg. Cat stretch. Bring the right knee up and cat stretch the other way. Rub the hands together and rub the soles of the feet together. And then bring the knees into the chest and rock up to sitting. Okay. Very good. You almost put me to sleep. Y'all did so good at that. Okay. The hands are going to be like this. The right's going to be in front of the left. Thumbs are up. Now, you see the distance between my hands about an inch. So you're going to keep the hands about an inch apart. And the left hand's going to be about 2 inches in front of the heart center. Now keep the eyes looking down at the tip of the nose. So you're looking down into that empty void. Inhale through the nose maximum. Now hold as long as you can. You're keeping looking at the hands. Exhaled maximum. And then inhale maximum. Hold to the maximum length. It's called consciously, but not to hurt yourself or to do it exhaustedly or fanatically. No. You just keep going. Looking at the tip of the nose stabilizes the optic nerve and stills the mind. Don't let the hands touch. There should be a conscious distance between the two hands and distance between you and the heart, so that the psyche can penetrate, not the touch. The touch is not required. Put your eyes on the tip of the nose. That's it. Your psyche will start penetrating your heart center. You live by breath. You can get everything from your breath of life. There's no gimmick or miracle. Your enemy is your own stress. You have no other enemy. You have two enemies. One is stress, and the other is depression. You don't have to find God. Let God find you. You have to breathe consciously to your reasonable maximum. deepen the inhales and deepen the holds, and deepen the exhales. This is an excellent chance to let some things that really need to go.
Unsung Waheguru, 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 unsung Waheguru 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 Unsung.
Keep going. I want you to go into a deeper maximum with the breath. You're doing very good. Deeper maximum inhale and a deeper maximum hold. Deeper maximum exhale. Eyes are at the tip of the nose. The heart center is getting activated. Go deeper into that thing in the heart. Go deeper towards the root of it. Towards the root of you. You have a short time left. Make it count. Deeper breath, deeper hold. Go straight into the essence. Touch your own being. Now hold the posture. Inhale deep. Hold. Go deep, 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 deep. Hold tight and synchronize. Synchronize means synchronize your body. Every muscle. Synchronize. 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 Limb of it to zero. Synchronize. 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 Contract. Tight. Contract. Tight. Contract. Tight. Let it go. Inhale deep. It's working out. Deep, hold tight from toe top to toe top. Try even to contract your hair. Contract, synchronize, contract, synchronize, synchronize by your own will. Synchronize, synchronize, contract, contract, let it go. Inhale deep. Don't worry, you have to live long. Inhale deep. Keep steady. Hold tight. Now contract the spine, 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 vertebra by vertebra, muscle by muscle. Contract by your will. Put all the muscle on it. Let the blood flow in. Tighter, 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 tighter. Relax. Okay. Good work. We're going to move immediately into the next meditation. The hands are going to be like this. You're going to put your thumb on the ring finger and on the mercury finger. So sun and mercury, ring and pinky, some people call it. And the index finger and the middle finger of Jupiter and Saturn are going to be like this. And you're going to put them like this on the side of your head. So they're just, the way the picture is, they're just slightly, they're not straight forward, they're not totally towards you. There's a slight curve, and they should be at the level of the earlobe, right where your arc line is. Now start to snip like they're scissors, okay? Just start to snip. 3 snips per second. The eyes are just closed. You're snipping, 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 snipping. You're just snipping at the arc line. You're snipping. And I'm going to start to play the mantra HUD. And as the mantra plays, you can chant along with the mantra. relax. Now make the hands into fists. The thumbs are on the outside. And listen to this. I know you're probably in another universe. The left one comes towards the body and circles out, and the right one comes towards the body and circles out. Now, real fast. Exhale. Relax. Inhale deep. Again. Relax. Exhale. One more time. Inhale deep. And go. And exhale, relax. Bring the hands into the center of the chest. And for whatever you let go of, may the first thing that it hears again be this.
May the long time sun shine upon you and all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you and all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on.
Satnam. 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 Spirit of all that is bright and good, bring the brightness to us that we might be able to project our soul, our being unto all, and shield us from all which would prevent us from experiencing and knowing God in all. Satnam. If you had plans of operating a motor vehicle, definitely eat some popcorn or other carbohydrate and wait an hour. Satnam.